Hi lovelies, welcome back to UG Update. So guys, on this video, let's talk about my Desire series guys. And we're talking about quite an interesting episode and a shocking revelation will be made on this episode. Guys, without wasting more time, let's find out what is about to go down in my Desire series this time around. But before I continue into the video lovelies, if you are yet to subscribe to UG Updates, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget guys to give the video a thumbs up. Alright lovelies, let's dive straight into the video. So guys, the episode starts with Sushma tells that she used Nikhil to kill such women and gave him a man's face to Nikhil. Aditya asks why you gave him a man's face. Then she says she didn't have the courage to tell him that a man is no more. So she says you got a brother in Nikhil and I got someone on whom I can put blame. She says a man was accused and he died. Then she says Savita would have opened her mouth, so that's why I killed her. She says she was scared and killed Pallavi. She says all the secrets were buried with her death. But Karan saw me murdering Pallavi. When I came to know that Karan lost his voice, I was relaxed and was not afraid to be caught as I was wearing the mask at the time of murder. But Karan saw the mask and identified the ringtone. Then Aditya says if you had mental issues then would have told me. I would have got you treated. Sushma then says I didn't tell you anything as only your life was normal. The police comes and arrests Sushma. Then Aditya apologizes to Arjun for whatever his mom tried to do with Karan. While Arjun says don't be sorry, you didn't know about your mom. He says I'm sorry for doubting you. And then he says today was stressful for Karan. We shall leave as he needs rest. At home, Jagdish says I can't believe that Sushma can do this. While Arjun says Karan is a brave boy. Mahima asks Kajvi when she is going back and says you people must be feeling strange. Kajvi says we will leave today itself and says my bags are packed and tells that she is waiting for Aditya. Romila asks where is Aditya? Then Kajvi says he went to meet his mother for the last time. Aditya meets Sushma and apologizes to her and says I can't do anything for him due to my duty. He then thanks her for taking all his crimes on herself. While Sushma says I am your mother and took your crimes on myself as I will not let anything happen to you. Adi says your sacrifice will not go waste and says nobody will know that I have killed all those women. He says I got Pallavi killed by you. Then he says the story which you told my Kashu and Arjun, they believed on this story. He says they didn't know that I have no twin brother. Aman and Aditya are both one. He says he used a struggling actor Nikhil and a flashback is shown where Aditya meets Nikhil and tells him that he needs him for the project. Nikhil asks if he will get money to pay his loans. Then Aditya says yes and tells that he has to follow him blindly. Nikhil agrees to do the work and then the flashback ends. Aditya says then I convinced him for surgery and took him to the plastic surgeon. The doctor asked Aditya why he wanted him to give his face to him, but Aditya asked him to do his work. The doctor does his surgery and shows Nikhil's new face. Then Aditya appreciates the doctor and gives him a name, Aman Arora, while the flashback ends. He says then I got him arrested and sent him to jail. Nikhil asks why you haven't given me money and got me trapped here. Then he says you have done wrong with Nisha and threatens to expose him. Aditya says I will free you and will send you abroad. So he says Nisha was doubtful and went to meet a man in the hospital. A flashback is shown and she doesn't find the birthmark on a man's neck and click his photos. She comes to a conclusion that Aditya is a man, while a man holds her hand and breaks her phone. Nisha thinks her phone is off but she has to inform Kajvi anyhow. So Aditya then comes to Nisha and asks if she went to meet a man. She says yes. Then Aditya says then you know everything. He walks towards her and asks if you know everything. Then Nisha says yes. Then Aditya says I am scared. He locks the door and laughs aloud. Nisha says don't show smartness, you will not be scared now. Aditya kills her and thinks he has to trap a man in this murder. And then the flashback ends. Aditya then tells Sushma that after killing Nisha, I thought everything is fine. But he says fake Aman went out and Arjun saw him and attacked him on his head. He says Aman didn't tell me about his injury and told later when he got very unwell. He tells the truth to Aditya and asks him to give medicines. But Aditya says he will bring medicines and will be with him while the flashback ends. Then Sushma says Aman shouldn't have done this. She says we have to lie that you went to Hyderabad, but oversmart Arjun figured out the truth. Wow. Really? That's quite a shocking revelation. So Aditya has been behind all these things. Guys, like that's a lot. I don't have much to say, guys. I just want you guys to drop what you think about this episode and this current revelations on the comment section. And as you do that, please don't forget, guys, that this is still UG Updates. In case if you are yet to subscribe to UG Updates, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. And don't also forget, guys, to give the video a thumbs up. Alright, lovelies, that will be a wrap. Thank you guys for watching up to this point. I really love you guys, and I'll see you guys on my next video.